here. It was a mess. Yeah, I'm gonna get it cut later in a couple of days. Let's just go a little longer, then I'll whack it off. Yes, I'm overdue. Oh, by the way, hello YouTube. Not much today. Nice day today. A little on the chilly side, but not bad. And I got up late, technically, so I was going to take you guys out for a little bit, but I just got up late, sleeping in. But it is winter time. I tend to sleep in more and that, so yeah, it's just one of those days. It just happens and all that stuff. Tomorrow we are filming our New Year's Eve video, which is probably not going to be much happening. I'll just talk about actually, the video is going to be based on what I saw. Remember the TV show Bar Rescues? Yeah. I'll be talking to maybe a couple bad bars we used to have here in town. And they were notorious of bad things. We'll talk more about that tomorrow on New Year's Eve while everybody's out. Of course, time you guys watch these videos, everybody will be stone sober anyway, but if it happens to you guys out there, just be aware that sometimes during the holidays, weekends, they're always busy, so you gotta give the employees the benefit of the doubt as much as possible. But if they seem like they're blowing you off, they're probably blowing you off for a reason. One may be a very good reason, the other one could be a bad reason. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. We're just going to talk about, what we normally talk about. Boring stuff. Coming home, actually what happened was, last night it happened again, for the 4th or 5th night in a row, maybe longer, where a couple comes home and they're just screaming on the top of their lungs. As soon as I got out here to look out the window, they just had to look up, and boy, they got quiet quick. If that's what's going to take to get them to quiet down after hours, because there really is, believe it or not, there's a quiet time here. And like I said in previous videos, I don't mind people doing casual talk if they keep the voice down. I don't mind that at all. But it's the screaming and hollering that really wakes people up and that. So it's not a good time when you're coming home after 10 p.m. or 10:30 or later, and you're coming in screaming and hollering. That means you probably did not have a very good night someplace. So you should not be taking out on anybody. Just, you had a bad night, just go in and take a sleep, take a nap and that. But yeah, I think it's going to quiet down the next few days as these videos pop up and that. So it's hard to report people in and that, but I don't like being the narc of the whole place. In fact, I think since we've been in here, I guess we kind of let the video speak for itself somewhat, because remember we had the dumpster diver. Well, right now we can't get the dumpster diver because the dumpsters are not back here anymore. They're up front and that. The security cameras, I heard a lot of people like some, and I heard only a couple when they found out security cameras were being installed. For some reason, they moved out. Somebody moved out recently and didn't tell the complex and that. So, don't know if they'll get their security deposit back because they left abruptly. Who knows? Usually you give them a notice, you usually get your security deposit back. All they have to do is look for any unusual damages. You're going to have your normal wear and tear of your walls, like picture frames being hung up and all that stuff. That's normal for the apartment complexes and that. Those are easy fixes. Just a little plaster here and there will work. And it's also reminding people that's probably the best place to hang your photos too. And we got a lot of them. We got a lot of them. Yep, got a lot of them over there. We got over there. Oh, I did not turn on my sign today. That's bad. And that. So, Yeah, that's not good when I don't have my sign lit. I don't have my sign lit, right? Where is it? Right there? I don't know. Can't find it because it's not lit. Because as we know, the first of the year is for the channel members is really right around the corner. And for the rest of the subscribers and viewers, you're a week old already into the new year. And that's why I mentioned in the plans for 2024 is those are goals, and goals are easier to make. We just gotta. I told Angie today. We kind of talked today, and we got a couple big expenses we gotta do. We gotta get our ball tickets for this for June and July. Very short season, of course. After the big shocking announcement that came from the Lumber Kings just on last night's video, and that was basically it. That was so we gotta pick up our tickets shortly when we get paid later in January. Usually, it's I do have enough money to cover the rent. Usually, I have enough money to cover rent anyway, but we don't usually get paid till like somewhere about a week in, almost like a week or two into the first. Almost like the first 2 weeks we get paid, and the last 2 weeks we get paid, something like that. So that's how pay scale works for us. And of course, YouTube, it all depends on the ad revenues, the super chats when we go live, and we just gotta break the $100 threshold. I wish YouTube just got rid of that $100 threshold. Remember the days we used to go with remember we used to be a part of a multi-channel network. Yeah, YouTube takes a 45-55 split. Guess what? The channel MCM takes the same split and doesn't leave you much, hardly much at all, in that. So it's not worth it. I don't know how many YouTube channels are still on a multi-channel networking, because a lot of YouTubers are really discouraging people to be members of the multi-channel networks. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you're going to be part of a multi-channel network, get off of it. They're the biggest scam of all scams here on YouTube. That's why we got off of ours. About the same time, about shortly later, someone we know got off of his, and just encourage people, if you're planning to have a YouTube channel, just take the whole, whatever the YouTube the cut is basically, that's it. Don't get involved in the scamming of the multi-channel networks, because a couple channels just kind of took a nosedive after we found out one made a whole boatload of money he created a multi-channel network, sold it to a big corporation, and a lot of channels suffered because of it, because of the network went corporate, and corporate made decisions. They know what channels they want, the channels they will not fund no more, and oh man, they just even banned channels that just got deleted off the YouTube. So yeah, so that's one thing, that we are not part of a multi-channel network no more. We haven't been on a multi-channel network since 2017, when we said hello, then about not even a year later, you're fired. And that, so we got documents on that here on the channel too. So yeah, that was a train wreck back then. So and I still can't think of a big family channel that had it, because I don't think they're on YouTube anymore. It was the biggest family channel. I think it's one of the original family channels here on YouTube. I can't think what it is. Maybe when you guys can remind me in the comments down below, if you're watching this video, this part. I just cannot remember that one big multi-channel network. I guess they lived out west and that, but I can't think of the channel's name because I don't see them active on YouTube. I can't even remember the name of that channel. To say this, it kind of clouded up all of a sudden. Yeah, just to let you guys know, running a, just doing a, what they call a daily life format. What we do in our daily lives, apartment life type format here on YouTube. That's our format. Is whatever we do in the moment. That's usually the main theme of this channel. So whatever we do in the moment. That is what we do. Sometimes we sit here and talk. Sometimes we sit out there and talk. Sometimes we'll take you around town. And guess what? We talk. Yeah, it's just doing a daily life format is not an easy format to do. And it's just showing your daily lives to the whole world of YouTube. And we just tell people this is our daily lives. This is what we share. But we do not recommend you guys do the same thing. Everybody lives their lives differently. People will follow the same life pattern of their favorite YouTubers, family, or something similar to us. And they find out it's probably one of the biggest mistakes they did. You should live your own life. Just because you see, let's say, like what we do, and it may not fit into your guys' budget. We budget hard, trust me. When we go on vacation, any vacation videos that we do, or anything that's out of town, especially if we're going to be out of town for just about a week or even slightly longer, we have to budget everything. We talk about that many times, and a lot of people talk about off camera where they do appreciate how hard we budget stuff. For not having kids, it makes it easier to budget, right? Right. We only got nieces and nephews. Angie got nieces and nephews on her side of the family. I got nieces and nephews on my side of the family, but my side of the family, they've already been adults for a long time. So, yeah, so it works both ways. But, yeah, budgeting is not an easy thing to do because sometimes you get these unexplained expenses like a new TV. Maybe a new plant, but I got that since 2001. It came from Angie's mom and dad. And of course, the Christmas season just got over, so we're starting to start seeing some of those bills, and those bills are already paid for. So I gave out gift cards this year, as you noticed on the channel and that. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I think it's a pretty long video today. Just not easy to run a daily life format here on the channel because anything can go on the fly. Anything can go on the fly here on the channel. That's what makes it real. And what you and his most important part of our videos is whatever you see us do on our videos is also what we do in real life. So it's not like we're sugarcoating what we like to do, because even off camera we do the exact same thing when we actually go out and film it. We actually do the same thing. Your daily errands we have to do on off camera and everything else. Just amazingly. The reason I'm packing up because one of my neighbors is leaving, and that's the one that likes to scream and holler at after 10 o'clock or 10:30 or whenever she gets home and that. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Please like, share, subscribe, don't forget the subscribe button, notification bell. We'll see you later.